Hello pilots of the internet. In this video we are teaching you how to fold Gremlin, which is an awesome paper airplane designed by Will Barron. It is not that hard to fold and it flies over 100 feet. If you look at Gremlin from the top, you might be deceived into thinking that this is an extremely simple paper airplane. And as I said before, it's not that hard to fold. This is probably an intermediate model, but the tricky thing is all of these layers lock together really tightly, and that's great for the performance of the plane. This is extremely aerodynamic as a result of that, and the fact that these wings are so small that they generate very little drag. And the result, as I mentioned, is that this plane flies over 100 feet. It's a really good flyer. Now, folding it from a regular sheet of paper is fine, but if you support me on patreon.com/foldableflight, you can fold this much cooler version using the template by just downloading and printing that off. Not only that, but you'll gain access to over 70 other templates as well, so be sure to head over there and check that out. With all of that said, let's see this plane in flight, and then Will teach you how to fold it. Thank you so much to all of my patrons who are supporting this channel and making these videos possible. I'm now releasing a new tier where you can become the pilot of your favorite foldable flight paper airplane, and your name will appear next to the paper airplane you choose in each of my YouTube videos. Not only that, but each month you remain a patron, you'll rank up, and if you become a general of the foldable fleet, you'll win a one-on-one Zoom session with me. So head over to patreon.com/foldableflight and join the foldable fleet today.
You can fold Gremlin out of 8.5 by 11 inch or A4 paper. Today I will be folding out of 8.5 by 11 inch. We'll begin by taking the right edge to the left. We'll open that back up. And now I want to fold the paper into thirds. We'll take that by taking the top edge down here. And to fold it in thirds, we just want to make sure that this top edge here is the same distance as the bottom. You don't have to measure this. We can just eyeball it, and that looks good to me. We'll rotate the plane one more time. And I want to take the top edge to center. And do the same thing on the left-hand side here. Once we have that, we want to take the point and land it down at the intersection of these two edges. Be sure to press firmly. We want to make sure we get all these layers creased. Once we have that, we'll open it back up. Open this flap up. This side as well, we're almost back to where we started. Now I want to fold down on the crease we already made, just like this. And then we want to continue the crease all the way through this edge that hasn't been creased yet. And the same thing on this side. Now we'll take this top edge to center line. And the same thing on this side. We'll open that back up. And now I want to take this edge to center, and we'll do that by reversing this crease here. So we're just reversing this crease. We're just landing that back up on itself like this. I'll run my finger under here and just reinforce that we reverse this crease completely all the way to the inside edge. Once we have that, we're just going to press down and collapse it just like this. Okay, we'll do the same thing here. We're going to take this edge to center, reversing this crease. I run my finger all the way to the inside corner so we don't get any wrinkling in there. Once we have that, we'll just collapse it down, just like that. Now I want to take this flap, and we already have a crease on the inside here, but none on the outside. So I'll just find that edge with my fingernail. Once I have it, I'll hold it, and then I'll just fold down, just like this. And then I'll do the same thing on this side. Find that edge, my fingernail, fold down, just like so. Open it back up. Once it's open, we want to take this edge right to the top. Now crease it, just like that. And then we'll fold the whole flap down again. We'll do the same thing here. We'll open this up. Take the top part here and land it right along the top. Hold that in place and we'll lay it down. Now our plane should look like this. Now what we want to do is rotate the plane slightly, and I want to take this edge and land it on this crease. This is just going to help the weight of the plane move forward just a little bit and help it fly better. Rotate it, and we'll do this side again. This edge goes to this crease. All right, our plane should look just like that now. I'll hold these layers down, and I want to take this edge to center one more time. And then I'll do this side here. A lot of layers here. You'll have to control them to get back to your original position of folding properly. And our plane should look like that. So now we're ready to do the part that actually locks the nose in place. That's a little bit hard to see on camera, so I'll try to change my position here and show you what I'm doing. So there's these layers. If I hold them all together, there's layers that are now hinged. They can go either way. And right now they're laying back under the plane on this side, and I want to rotate them so they actually twist and go to the nose, and that'll lock it in. So I hold all these layers, and I'm just my finger out of the way there. So I've moved that triangle all the way to the nose, and that's going to lock one side. And now I want to do the same thing on the other side. There's another layer in here that we had folded over originally to fold the plane into thirds. We don't want to go under that. We just want to go under the top assembly. So now I've got that in that position there. Make sure it all gets to the nose. And you can see you have the nose locked in place. I'll lay it down on the table and I start to press it into position, but I don't fully press it out. I don't want to create any wrinkles. And all this will take care of itself once we fold the plane back on itself to create the wings. And we're ready to do that now, actually. So now I just want to fold the plane back like a taco here, just reversing this crease. I'm going to take a few extra seconds here and try to get everything back into their original creases. I don't want to make any new creases. And your plane should look like this now. Now I want to take this edge and land it to the bottom. A lot of layers here, so I start at the beginning. Control all those and roll it so I don't tear the nose. Once I have that side, I'll turn it over, and I want to do the same thing here. Once again, I start at the nose so I don't tear it. I'm not as concerned about getting this edge to the bottom. I'm actually more concerned that I get my crease exactly the same as the other side. It's more important that the plane be flat across the back than that the wingtips exactly meet at the same point. Okay, we're nearly done. So now I will lay it on its back on the table here and work the wrinkles out. And there, we're almost finished. I do want some dihedral angle, so I'll just bend the wings up slightly. So when the plane opens up, we still have some dihedral angle here, which is important. Because of the weight to the front of the nose here, you will want some up elevator. You'll do that by twisting the edge of the wing up just a little bit here. When you throw it, if it's banking or turning to the left, you can bend out the bottom of the fuselage to the right. And if it's going to the right, you just do the left-hand side. I had a great time showing you how to fold it. I hope you enjoy flying it. Until next time, happy flying.